You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
All right, some of our fires promoting smoke, but over the last couple hours, our air quality or air quality index, the way we measure the particulate matter in the air, that has dropped down or getting closer to the 0 to 50 range, which is the green, which is the good, and pretty much almost all should be green. Even that's a number 50, and that's a 34 down there. So really good quality air, or our air has gotten better in the last couple of hours. Here's our winds, a little breezier compared to yesterday, but as I explained before, with the delta breeze, the cooler, moisture-laden air pushing up from the south, that's allowed for the environment to be less dry. When we're not as dry, we're not as susceptible to fires, even though today, about a moderate for significant potential fire risk, the same as yesterday, but we'll be better off tomorrow as the variables change. Again, we won't be as dry and winds will not be as gusty. We won't be as warm overnight as well. Look at that, dropping close to 60 in parts of the valley. Get to Weaverville, 52, Chester, 49. Susanville will drop down to about 51 overnight before returning to the mid-90s in the next couple of days. Here's what we have for tomorrow. Susanville will be about 91, but look at the valley. Some parts 97, 98. Remember, we hit the hundreds just yesterday, but we cooled, but we're going to start warming after tomorrow. But we'll start warming by tomorrow, just not as much, not going into the triple digits. What's going on here? This is already at Thursday, so the trough already kind of pulling away. The cooler air from the trough and the low help with the delta breeze a little bit, but as that moves off now, high pressure moves in. We could be a little breezy with this exit of the trough and the entrance of the high pressure, but we know usually what happens with high pressure, moving in right overhead. It is going to clear out our skies. We're going to see nothing but sunshine, the push down warming effect, and we're going to stay on that dry and hotter side. Usually the first or second week in July, generally the hottest days of the year, and it doesn't look like it's going to disappoint as we look ahead. 105 will be our measuring stick, but for Reading, our measuring stick is going to be closer to 110 with some of our lows not falling out of the mid-70s. So we enjoyed a couple days of some cooler weather, but the heat is going to return.
Okay, thanks, Howie.